I'm 42 years old and I'm learning to cook and I need help. Today we're making flank steak with chimichurri sauce. It went badly. I started out by making the marinade. It's garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, cumin, olive oil, salt, and pepper. I mixed it together. This part went fine and we were off to a great start. The first problem was the flank steak. I ordered a pound, but the Instacart shopper bought well over 2 pounds. No, this will not cause me to do my own grocery shopping next time. I decide to roll with it and I rub the marinade on the giant steak. Next, I make the chimichurri sauce. I've never used a food processor, but I bought one yesterday because there's no time like the present. I plug it in and it doesn't work. I check the instructions. They suggest you confirm the outlet is working. The outlet, in fact, was not working. I do not often use kitchen appliances. I reset it and we were golden. I chop up parsley and cilantro. It goes less smoothly than one might hope. Then I add red wine vinegar, dried oregano, pepper flakes, olive oil, and salt. It looked like this and I tasted it. That was the moment I realized I have no idea what chimichurri sauce is supposed to taste like. I should have thought of that before I had $34 of flank steak to drizzle with chimichurri. I have 4 cloves of garlic sitting on a cutting board. I forgot. I add them in and I decide to put in more cilantro too because I have a gift for this. I was specifically told not to overblend the chimichurri sauce, but there was really no point at which I had not overblended the chimichurri sauce. The flank steak has been marinating for 45 minutes in the fridge, so I take it out to bring it to room temperature. It's really greasy and now my fridge is greasy too. No, I have not cleaned up the cilantro. Now is when I decide to Google what does chimichurri sauce taste like. Okay, this steak is honestly way too big, so I cut it in half. I save the other half for never. I set the stove heat to medium and drizzle avocado oil in the pan. I am supposed to use avocado oil because it has a higher smoke point. I do not know what a smoke point is. The avocado oil starts to smell like it's burning, and I don't think that's what anyone meant by smoke point. Obviously, I decide to put in more avocado oil. Then it clearly makes sense to put in the steak. I let the steak cook for about 2.5 minutes and then I flip it over. It has changed color, so it's cooking, and I'm proud of that. I let it cook for about 2 minutes on the other side. When I take it out of the pan, it looks like this, which may or may not be right. I cover it in foil and let it rest for 10 minutes. I cut into it and it looks like a medium rare steak, which I think is a good thing. I take a bite and it tastes okay, but it is extremely chewy, like a rope. As I have never had flank steak before, I don't know if this is normal. Why did I decide to make this dish? Maybe next I should try raising cattle because I know as much about that as flank steak and chimichurri. You are supposed to cut this into small slices against the grain of the meat. I remembered that halfway through the cutting. I didn't cut too many slices because there is no way I'm going to eat this. I scooped on the thing I'm calling chimichurri sauce and added pretty cilantro leaves. It looks like this. How do I do better next time?